right, everyone. Thank you for sticking around for the long haul. This is broke into several different little series to actually build this back up. I didn't show y'all the strip down of it. Sorry, guys. I had already started stripping it down before I decided actually to video any of it. And then I videoed cutting the barrel. But with YouTube's restrictions and them doing strikes on videos right now for gun related stuff and repairs and stuff, you know, cutting down a barrel I thought was kind of pushing the limits there, and I did not want to cross that threshold and get a strike and get suspended off of YouTube or get my channel canceled. So we're trying to keep this down to basics of just basic repair assembly, even though this was a total overhaul. I wish I would have seen it before. This guy was given to me. Gentleman worked the trade. He didn't give it to me. I had an old bow he wanted, and I just swapped him out. And this had a full-length barrel on it and everything, choke barrel. And for some reason, he decided he was going to refurbish the gun, and he spray painted. He took the stock off. I'll give him that. But he spray painted the entire gun, internals, everything. It was a mess. There was drips of paint inside this action and everything. It just, the trigger group, everything had paint in it. It was ridiculous. And it's such a bad job. He didn't even prep the metal or anything right. And in the end, it was peeling off. It looked like crap. So I was going to hot glue it. Get everything. I used to have all my hot bluing tanks and everything. I was going to just buy some new stuff and do that. And I changed my mind, decided to Cerakote it instead, because I already had everything to Cerakote with. So went ahead and went that route. And I've Cerakoted before. I've hot blued before as well when I had my gun shop. So I went the Cerakote route, and I think it turned out really nice. We did go ahead and cut the barrel. It is 18.5 inches. It is 100% legal. We're probably going to go ahead and put a mag extension on here, maybe a new stock. The stock's kind of shoddy. The original butt pad on it split, and I put this little decelerator butt pad to slip on over it for now. That way we can get it out of the range, test everything out. I did put a new trigger in it because the hinge area on the trigger, where the trigger bars all spliced in together, it had paint seeped in it, and even using an aircraft stripper, I could not get it out, and it's sticking real bad. So I ordered a new trigger, which resulted in me having to modify the trigger bar to actually fit in this gun, which is very common. I did not show that on my episodes either. I probably will put that maybe on, I'm thinking about starting a Patreon, and maybe I'll upload them to that or something for you guys to see. But that, again, I was afraid that might cross YouTube's thresholds of what they don't allow. So I was kind of hesitant to do that. I'm sure some of this may or may not irk some of the people, the powers that be. Hopefully it doesn't, because there wasn't anything I showed except just reassembly of an existing firearm. Basically, when you get right down to it. There was paint all over the bolt and everything. Went ahead and stripped that down and polished it out. Didn't do a high polish because this is a matte finish, so you know, I just polished it out where it looks really good. Stripped everything down inside and out, so it's pretty much a full rebuild. Now, we did use some of the existing parts. No reason to replace parts that didn't need replaced. And I went and ran this gun at the range probably about 2 months ago. Ran flawless, didn't have any problems, except the trigger was sticking a little bit, and I'm pretty certain the reason for that was the paint that was seeped up in here. All I can say, if you're gonna paint a gun or do anything like that, tear the whole thing down and do it right if you're gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you use a traditional paint, it's not gonna last. It may look good for a few weeks, or your first trip to the range, and then the first time you bump it, it's probably gonna get scraped up. Do something like Cerakote or hot glue it. That way, if you scrape it, it's not likely to damage the finish as easy. And if you don't take your gun apart, you're just looking for problems, just like this. There was so much crap inside it that I had to fix because there's paint that was seeped inside. It was just ridiculous. So this is a very functional gun. Decided to turn it into a home defense gun. Like I say, we went ahead and cut the barrel. I actually had have on film me cutting the barrel. However, I did not publish that either because we didn't want to upset YouTube. So that's something else we probably will upload to a dedicated channel that's more about gunsmithing and stuff like that. So we really got to be careful when it comes to doing any kind of work to these guns. I did put fiber sights on this. This gun, I'll tell you what, it is actually just lovely. It just functions fine. And yes, it is unloaded, guys. I just put this together. I have no shells in this room. So everything's just functioning absolutely perfect on this. And we'll take the range, run a few boxes through, make sure there's no hiccups or anything. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I think we did a good job on it. I think we saved this. Pretty much was trash. Turned it back into something that's worthwhile having. Looks great. Proud to have it. Love the way this looks. I'm still thinking about maybe putting a red dot on this since it is going to be home defense. We may not. These fiber sights do just fine. Not a problem with that. And we're probably going to put a mag extension, and we may put a different stock on it. We'll see. Just don't know what else I'm going to do to this particular gun. For right now, it's time to take it to the range. We're going to show you out the range how everything looks on a different episode and everything, but I want to show you the finished product. So I know you heard me talking about it. You've probably seen it in the background when I've showed you all other things, just kind of sitting on the desk. And that's just because I didn't get in a hurry. We had some cold weather, and when it got really cold, I did not want to mess with the Cerakote, and I already had it stripped. As soon as the weather got a little bit warmer for us, went ahead and Cerakoted it, oven cured it, and everything was good to go. So that's pretty much it, guys. Guys, if you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification. That way you know when I put out new content. And as always, I will catch you on the next episode.